Bye-bye. Actually, I'm gonna block your way. No! Ah! Why would you do that, you stupid character? She disappeared. That's frightening. They should at least go around the building or something. Like, I'm just 2 steps away from where I was. Preparing for a fight. Huzzah.
Out of our way, woman.
They're shooting a movie.
We don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Nope, it doesn't. But I'm gonna butt in anyways. Leave her alone, or you'll answer to me.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
Longsword.
Okay. Well, I'm off you. See, like, why would you aim for this one? No, please don't run away.
Hui, what are you doing here?
Hui!
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you.
That's
I wanted
creepy.
to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
You two know each other?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan.
That woman in
I
the
knew
background is
Hui
kind of
could find
creeping
a
me
good home
out.
for her.
Do you see her? She kind of sticks out with her clothing, you know. Who was this child? No. Where's this? No. I really don't care. Where is this child now?
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides,
Thanks.
we don't have time to
I was
worry
just
about
trying to
something
be
that happened
nice.
almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here.
I killed them, though.
There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
Hui! I trained under Master Lee of 2 Rivers.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
Why is your hand black?
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
4. I don't see that option. Damn. Nice of you to say. This is too convenient. Master Lee could not anticipate I would crash here. Yeah. Maybe he sabotaged it. Maybe he shot it down. Who knows? Master Lee told me he was because I am his student. How do you know? What? Master Lee told me who he was because wow, I'm sorry.
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple.
I'm bored.
It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
Yay.
The water
I mean,
dragon.
no.
The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Seriously, they never talk about his hands. Like, why is it brown? Why does it look like he's decaying? Like, it's such a weird thing. Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed. Sure.
There are many
just gonna
beings
sound like
that
a
exist
moron.
beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence,
Facet
but
or
some,
faucet?
like the water dragon, have a portfolio
Or is that a
that
different
grants
spelling?
exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
You know what's funny? Sun is probably more of a Cantonese name than a Mandarin one. In other words, they took the wrong language for all these names. Because, like, Cantonese was not the normal language for China before. The Emperor destroyed my people to take the water dragon's power? This act by the Emperor is all necessary to do. How can the Emperor kill the god? Wasn't it? Way too many questions. The Emperor destroyed my people to take the water dragon's power?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be
I'm just gonna make him
challenged.
sound stupid, okay?
Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the imperial palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child.
It feels,
No doubt
the
that
conversations
Lord
feel
came
so
from Death's Hand
cut.
himself.
Like, you can tell they recorded these in pieces, you know. Why did Master Li do this? What's so special about me?
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind.
You're
The
too
natural
close
order
to the
has been
camera.
disrupted.
You're very
There
close
is
to the
much
camera,
to
actually.
say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear. It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use.
Okay, sure. I'm always ready to learn.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief.
The most useless skill in the world.
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea
Wait, what?
house.
That's
We
it?
will
Really?
talk of your master
You're just
and
gonna
more.
talk about it? No awesome moves or anything, really? Okay. I'm gonna talk to this woman because she's been staring at me the entire time. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for bothering you.
What? Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Lies, you're doing it on purpose. You cried when I came near you. Your sobbing is annoying me. what's wrong?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought
Math?
I could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
Haven't got too much of my
Fiancé,
stuff on my
Baker
mind.
Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes.
A baker and a
Beatings are getting
seamstress.
worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well,
You're stalking me. You were stalking me, actually. How much can you pay me? This isn't my problem. I so wish I could say these things. You know, it's just so much easier to be evil, you know? When people don't... I don't know. When you don't care about people, you just want to say these things. I'll take care of those thugs for you.
thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name.
No, please refrain from
Bay
doing
is down
that.
at Beggar's Pier right now, in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Okay, so...
Did you go down to Beggar's Pier? Did you find my fiancé, Baker Bay? He's not dead, is he?
I didn't even move. I haven't spoken to him yet.
Bay is down at Beggar's Pier.
Yes, okay, I got it. Right. I'm sorry for talking to you again. I'll never do it. I regret doing so. Open land. More open land. With absolutely nothing in it. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Avoid those things. Seriously. What is wrong with me? Meh. I usually avoid these. Am I not allocating these stats right? A bar of nickeled iron. Sure. I'm gonna find a use for that. More money. Actually, I don't know what those are for. Behind this wall is nothing but this. That is an awfully big chest. I'm surprised nobody's seen it. It's not even well hidden. Cook.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work within
Are you scratching your
confidence. I don't
butt?
need you walking through my kitchen. Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
Why are you staring at me? I'm not a Mr. Wong. I did not mean to disturb you.
A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
Wow. What do you know about the spirit world? Absolutely nothing. But you will know about it once I kill you. I need information about Tian's Landing.
Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know.
Okay. I wanted to ask something about you.
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
You are very harsh with your assistant.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could
texture
become
on his
slightly more
face
than nothing,
looks a
but I've
lot
seen
older
no
than he
sign
actually
of it
is.
as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by.
And you throw food at me? I'm leaving now.
Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Can I have food? Actually, you're in the way.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Jade is not like others to observe him working.
He's working? Wouldn't have known. More chest. And I think that's about it. Let's go in the building. Tea house. After this, I think I'll just stop, you know? I can only take so much of this crap.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't just it.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Wow.
Longsword.
Ow. They look rather similar. Why are you guys fighting other people? Or are they just pissed off because you know, you broke their table? Oopsie. Was that supposed to kill you? Actually, why are you guys fighting each other? Hiya! Bam, bam, bam. Was I even supposed to kill you? Why are
I'll
we...
improvise. Longsword.
Oh, improvise. What was I holding?
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it.
Stop talking about it. Everyone says that.
We can get back to business.
I get it. Foreshadowing, whatever.
Instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Are you saying Lee knew he'd be kidnapped? I actually wanted to speed this up, or whatever.
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you searched for the rest of the amulet?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited.
For the dam?
Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
Okay. So I should go to the ruins and try to find this amulet piece?
Yes, Sun Lee intended you to find it.
You could have just said that.
I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
Okay. What if my flat... No, you know what? I don't care. How long have you been waiting for me?
It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
You could have talked to other people, you know? What if my flyer had functioned properly? You just waited for nothing.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
No, it's a couple times. Okay. I have a lot ahead of me. I should go.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do.
They can
you will
wait.
need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
I'm sure they're fine. Or maybe they're not fine. Maybe they're dead. Breaking stuff.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
She said that with such animosity. The tongues! You used to own this tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea.
She may say stuff like that, but she sounds like she's holding a grudge.
Well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
Did you check the writ to make sure it was real? You know, like how you're supposed to?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
So you're stupid. I'm going to speak to Dutong about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do?
I'll steal it from him.
I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
What is that on your head? Like, to hold rice? Like, what is it? So after I explore this building, I'll go ahead and stop it. Actually, I'm going to try to increase my focus mind thingy so I can avoid traps for once. Like, I seem to be not doing that. It's weird. I don't care. Spirit thief, remap, and 6. Let's increase toe demon. Damage increase. Cheat cost reduction. I don't use that. Damaging. No, this and this, and I'm done. Ease. And fortune favor. This. Okay. Heavenly Wave is like stupid and useless. So let's switch it around. I have a higher chance of using Spirit Thief than Heavenly Wave. That's how bad it is. Dire Flame. Oh, lower cheat cost. Duration increase. And I'm done. Next. Okay.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish Old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
So you can call yourself a steeper instead of a barkeep? Is that such a big important thing? I want to talk about Dutong and his imperial writ.
That imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Give me some advice.
Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
Everything sounds better once you drink the wine. Tell me more about Dutong.
I shouldn't speak ill of my boss, but I don't trust him. Maybe it's because he's not from the town. He just showed up one day with that imperial writ and took over.
That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house.
Whoa,
Which
did you
is
just
Yanwan
repeat?
is busier
What
than
happened
ever,
here?
And I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Oh, never mind. I think it just repeats it. Did anyone ever see the? No. Did anyone ever see the actual writ? Sorry,
Mother
too many
Quan
actuals
saw it,
there.
though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
Alright, so you're all stupid. I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house.
Use your brain, moron.
Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
We open the safe. Maybe I can make Dutong confess.
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine.
Alright, so can you
Usually
poison
I
him
mix
too?
it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Just don't get him so drunk he passes out.
Don't worry about that. He never passes out no matter how much he drinks. Actually, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
This is a mini game, isn't it? You can make him sober again?